redshirt sophomore Ashleigh Connor and head coach MacGillivray. I don't know if you want to stay here first.
Hey, hats off to Temple today. Made some really big plays and tough shots down the stretch to bring themselves back. It was a back and forth game. I imagine it was fairly entertaining to watch. We were trailing at the half. We went up in the second half, had probably the same size lead as we were down. They came back and they made a few more plays at the end than we did. Unfortunately, that's basketball. We were on the wrong side of it. But, two teams battled today who had struggled with their offensive numbers. And we're a work in progress defensively, and they're really, really sound on the defensive end, and they get after you and cause havoc. And both teams performed really well offensively. It was a fun game to be a part of. Those Big Five games always have a little extra juice. I think there was a little, I don't know. There's a little something on the court, a little friction on the court between the two teams, which was nice to see. That makes the game that much more fun to compete in. And, just on the wrong end of it, but congrats to Temple.
All right, we can open it up to questions.
It's rare that you play the same team back-to-back years in the same arena, essentially the same arena. This game dramatically closer than last year. We've seen other games when you compare to last year. This team just plays teams closer, more wins. What does it say about this year's team? Obviously, so many new players that when you have a one-to-one comparison, it's just dramatically different.
I think it's safe to say we're better than we were last year. And we're just scratching the surface. Everyone in that locker room was disappointed that we lost. We left some plays on the board. We could have won. But everyone also in that locker room knows it's coming. Like, this team is growing together. They're sharing the ball better. They're playing better. And I keep beating the drum in here, and it hasn't, you haven't seen it yet. But there's more to this team that you're not seeing. We have depth. That once everybody really gets comfortable with what they're doing in the offense and defense, you're going to see even more bright spots for us.
With one of those fun up possessions where you ended up slipping and then calling that timeout, was the game plan to eventually call a timeout if nothing came up in that play, or was that just instinctual, like you just called a timeout because you didn't see anyone open after you slipped?
I think it was just instinctual, trying to get another possession, save it. Did we need it? No. I had Eris in the corner, so I could have just passed it to her, but at the end of the day, I already called it, and it saved us a possession, so.
Were you on the floor at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have rolling that ball out was a little risky in that spot.
Just trying to get another possession out of it.
And so it seemed like you guys, battled back after a big third quarter, big third quarter from Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that as a sign of encouragement for this group to say, after jumping out to a lead and then losing the lead, coming back and being in that game?
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for us. There's never been a time where we've been down that we're like, oh, we're down, this game's over. I think we're a group of fighters that know that no matter what, we're in the game. We could be down 15, we could be up 15. We always know that it's going to be a game. So I think during this, we all just went out and played, and some possessions went our way, some didn't. There was some possessions that we needed that we didn't get those board, and they got multiple chances that hurt us. But at the end of the day, we know that we're in any game that we're in. So.
What do you think about this new format of the Big Five Classic, where it seems now you'll go play Penn, but two squads you won't play this year, and then over years it rotates? What do you think about this new format and going to play on a neutral court next week?
Well, the party line is what I'm supposed to say. I love it. I'm so excited. It's going to be nice to have the triple header. But I'm going to be honest. I like playing everybody. I like having the round robin. But this is what we're doing, so we're all in for it. Excited for that Friday to be a part of it and have every team there. It'd be kind of neat. There's a lot of camaraderie amongst the coaches, and I think this should be something to help. The players will be around all day, and maybe even build some connection there as well. And there's going to be a clear champion when it's done. The team that wins that last game has earned it. So hopefully there's a big turnout. People are excited to see some quality basketball because I think we're playing real well, and when we're in the last place game. So is that right? Drexel? Yeah. So I think it should be a good day of women's basketball. It's a great way to celebrate our game, and
You mentioned it a little bit earlier, but coming into this game, the offensive numbers haven't been great. Seeing this game, is that a sign of encouragement for you?
Yeah, no doubt. Especially against a team that really guards, right? 11 turnovers, 68 points, that's a really good ratio. 20 assists on the day on our number of baskets. That's how we want to play offense. And, you know, we've talked over and over again, like, we want to get there, but like, let's find a way to win while we're not there yet. And so we're not relying on those, you know, being sterling every night defensively. We want to win the battle on the boards, and we did that against a team that has crushed us on the boards every time we played them. And we didn't win the turnover battle because we didn't force as many in this game. But that's a credit to them. They took great care of the ball. It was even on the turnovers, but that's normally our recipe for finding a way to get it done. If we add some high efficiency offense to that, look out for the Explorers.
Jolene hit some crucial threes to kind of keep you guys hanging around. How impressed are you with her effort tonight?
Listen, Jolene has found that stroke and she is knocking it down. We ran a ball screen that she ghosted, and we swung that ball and she drilled that one in the corner. And I thought that was going to be I thought we were holding on from there. Like, that gave the team some juice and some life. You know, going out there and being 4 for 5 tonight was huge. She also does a great job rebounding. She had a couple assists. She's playing really good basketball now, and you know, when we made a flip in the lineup, and the whole goal was to get her cooking, and she's cooking now. She's like a microwave off the bench, and she comes in and she's just getting it done.
Coach, also Shea McMacosta with the offensive rebounds or activity on the offensive end. Just how would you see her play this afternoon?
5 boards, and 60% from the floor. Like, and it's who Shea's been. You know, and we, you know, if you ask the staff, we're mad about the couple that she had and let go. Like, we're, you know, give us more. But she's so versatile offensively and defensively, right? She's banged down huge threes from the corner for us to win that game. It was Ryder in here, and she takes the ball off the bounce. She posts up. She got a late post up for us that was a big bucket, and she defends everyone on the court. She defends the guards. She defends the forwards. Yeah, she's a big piece, and I just think there's so many of them. So I'm excited about their ability to continue to grow.